Pittsburgh's fabled North Side. It's the Night Talk 6th anniversary party with Jimmy Crenn, Randy Bauman, Alan Cox, Congressman Mike Doyle, Jim Roddy, Tom Murphy, Sophie Maslow, and all of Pittsburgh's major muckety-mucks. Now live from the Penn Brewery, here's John McIntyre.
Thank you very much, announcer boy. I assume we're live and in color from high atop the Penn Brewery, where the beer is flowing and the Pittsburgh muckety-mucks are damn near dead, or at least pretty darn drunk. Ladies and gentlemen, we offer you tonight a top 10 list at the beginning of the Night Talk 6th year anniversary party. The top 10 things that I, your Night Talk host John McIntyre, and the Q Creek Miners have in common. Number 10, held up by the lovely and talented handwriting analyst Michelle Dresbold. Both the Q Creek Miners and myself have really bad lighting. Number 9, held up by criminal defense attorney and the man responsible for the criminals who are going to break into your house tonight, Jimmy Ecker. Both work in a dark, dank pit. Number 8, held up by the Coxman Alan Cox of WXDX FM Teenage Heartthrob. Both myself and the miners like to get tied up with several other men in dark locations for long periods of time. Number 7, by Bobby Del Greco, son of the pirate, great and also a criminal defense attorney responsible for criminals on the street. Both myself and the miners are talking, but due to technical difficulties, nobody can hear us. Number 6, Debbie Norrell of the Pittsburgh Courier. What do I have in common with the Q Creek Miners? Well, to put one lousy phone call through is a major freaking miracle. Number 5, held up by the coolest African American in town. He's a freaking retarded disaster. I have this in common with the Q Creek Miners. After every disaster, the people who run the place are nowhere to be found. Number 4, Jimmy Crenn with Jim and Randy and the DVE Morning Show Pittsburgh Icon. What do I have in common with the Q Creek Miners? The first thing we want when we get out of the pit is a pinch of chew and a case of beer. Woo! Number 3, held up by Lamont Jones, fashion critic for the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. What do I have in common with the Q Creek Miners? We're always looking to recruit some fresh new miners. Number 2, held up by Tom Pastorius, the man who got an incredible government subsidy and turned it into the best damn brewery in these United States, the Penn Brewery. What do I have in common with the Q Creek Miners? Every disaster makes us wonder anew why the hell we took this insane gig in the first place. And number 1, held up by Halo-in-Chief Johnny Angel. What do I have in common with the Q Creek Miners? It's always incredibly flattering when Bush comes looking for us. Yes, as you may know, the President of these United States of America, the President-elect, the man who stole the election unfairly and just plain wrongly, was here in Pittsburgh, PA today. Will he show up at the party? Oh, I doubt it. But stay tuned to find out. The Night Talk anniversary party continues in a moment. Stay with us.
Night Talk is sponsored by the legal offices of Og Cordis.
Live at the logo of the Penn Brewery, the Penn Pilsner Brewing Company. If we say it often enough, they'll give us free beer all night. Penn Brewery, Penn Brewery, Penn Brewery. Back live on the north side in this historic building. John McIntyre in the 6th anniversary of the Night Talk Show. I'll be with you, numbskulls, in just a moment. Let's just walk through the crowd and witness all of the incredible luminaries. Some of them are famous, some of them I have absolutely no idea who they are. This man, I know who he is. This man, I'm going to learn who he is. But this man here, I believe, is running for Congress, aren't you?
Yes, I am, John. How are you?
And wait a minute, before I get to this man is a congressman already, and it's his freaking birthday. Congressman Mike Doyle, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. This is the 20th anniversary of my 29th birthday today, John.
Oh, you're pushing 50 now.
Not yet.
You look damn good for somebody who's even older than me, and I'm really old. I turned 45 like 2 days ago, so you and I are Leo.
So I'm older than you are then, is that
Apparently
right?
so.
Are you going to sing happy birthday to me?
Hell no. This is Jack Maycheck,
How you doing, John?
And you're running for Congress
Yes,
again?
I am. Tim Murphy.
And Tim Murphy is here, as a matter of fact. We had to get you guys together, and maybe you can duke it out later.
Well, maybe verbally.
So you guys are both Democrats. Do you want to take the Republicans and maybe bring them out back and beat the crap out of them?
Well, I think we're going to do that at the ballot box this year with the news, and we represent the change in the economy that people need this year.
The Republicans, the thing about them is they got all the money. You know, like the fundraising.
That's why we have Mike here.
Maybe we'll have one of those cage matches, you know. Can you set a cage up back there?
I want some
We're
nude.
not looking darn good yet.
Doesn't he though?
Put my money on
I want some nude mud wrestling.
Refereeing, though. Luch is refereeing.
Luch, by the way, the legendary aide of Congressman Mike Doyle, known as Luch.
Hey, happy
A political henchman extraordinaire.
Happy 6th.
Have you been henching a lot of men lately for the Congressman?
As much as possible.
Good for you. All right, you don't mind if I keep moving, do you? Great to see all of you guys. Happy freaking birthday. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Craig Kwasinski. of the mayor's office, the mayor's press secretary. How the hell are you, sir?
I'm good, John. How are you doing?
This fine gentleman standing next to you.
Councilman Jim Monsnick.
I knew that. He was on the show.
Man.
He's been on one time. The rodeo man.
How are you?
All right, so you went down to a stinging defeat, Councilman Monsnick.
7-2, yeah.
But it's your first big defeat, and there's plenty of more battles to come.
That's absolutely right.
If you like, we can do a little rodeo here. Woo!
But he did it with class.
Yes, he did
it with class.
Yes, he did.
It was very, very tasteful.
Have you got posters of animal activists on your door at home that you like throw darts at or tomatoes at or anything?
No, not at all. They have their rights, and I respect their points of view.
Are you married or single?
I'm married.
But you're single.
Absolutely.
Any chicks here worth picking up tonight?
I just walked in the door, so I'm still looking.
Hey, what about this woman with the orange hair? Hey, you! This guy's single over here. Are you interested?
Pardon me?
This guy's single over here. You thinking maybe you can hook up?
Oh, I never turn down anybody.
Yeah, I've heard that. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep moving and see who else there is. Very, very good to see both of you people. Who is that man there? Oh, I know who he is. Mike Doyle again. Ladies and gentlemen, City Councilman Extraordinaire, I don't mean to interrupt you, Bob O'Connor.
How are you, John?
Okay, how you doing?
Yeah, great, fantastic. I'm here with Bruno Sammartino. What else is there, you know?
What, are you guys dating now?
No, we're going to arm wrestle later, you know?
Are you really?
Yeah.
How about some nude mud wrestling?
I can't hear you.
Nude mud wrestling?
Nude mud wrestling, yes. A few of the ladies will judge them. I can't do that stuff. You know?
So,
I'll watch it like this, John. You know?
What are you were running for lieutenant governor for a while? Are you running for anything or just going to hang out here?
No, we're just doing a good job, working hard, and see what happens.
All right, sir. We'll just stay here. We'll bother you later. We'll just stay here. We'll bother you later.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be here. See you later.
Thank you, sir.
Party again.
I feel like there's an echo in here, don't you? Nobody can hear a word I'm saying, and I can't hear a word I'm saying. This is Mark Bursick of Point Park College.
How you doing?
He knows all about the presidential scandals.
I have something for you. Look at this. George, can you get the rust? Look at the rust.
Whoa.
40 years old, because I know this is like your hero.
Johnson, LBJ, the Great Society, Social Security,
worst
Medicare.
president of all time. John,
There was a president who knew how to have sex and not get caught. LBJ.
he loves this guy. He deserves.
You really giving this to me?
It's yours.
You are the man. It's probably actually worth some money.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you, sir. Jeff Haybay, state representative. Aren't you? Are you running for something else?
No, state representative again.
Okay, I understand the Democrats have some evil guy that's going to try to defeat you.
Oh, they always do. They always do. But the last time I ran, I won the Democratic nomination.
that's
and
right, I
I won by
remember
the highest amount of votes in Pennsylvania. So
you're going to kick this guy's butt this time?
we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
One of the last parties I had, I remember you were pinching Melissa Hart's butt, and I noticed she didn't show up this year. Did you notice that? She's not here.
Didn't do it this year, but I noticed on your show the other night you told every politician to cut their nose hairs, and I did tonight, just for you.
Good for you. You were actually one of the prime suspects I was talking about.
That's right. If I could say hi to my wife in McGee Hospital, we just had our first little one.
Congratulations.
Saturday.
Your wife have a lot of nose hair?
She's watching tonight.
Okay, cool. Well, listen, congratulations on that, sir. Let's bother handwriting analyst Michelle Drespold, who looks groovy, baby. Yeah. You want to get a look at the whole groovy outfit here? Huh? It looks like sort of an Austin Powers kind of a period thing.
Yeah.
Which is very in style right now.
Right. Well, I really was going to wear something else, but it was too tight.
Really? Well, did you try it on before you came?
I tried it on, no, I tried it on like a month ago, and it fit. It didn't fit tonight.
Now, isn't that a bummer when that happens?
A little bit. It was just a little tight.
Michelle, have you been analyzing anybody's handwriting recently? Should I get you some samples from around the room, or you don't want to work tonight, I guess?
I'll work tonight. I've actually been very busy.
I noticed Norman was all over you like a cheap suit right away.
Oh, well,
Tony Norman?
Yeah, well, you know.
He's hot for you. You can tell, can't you? Come on.
I need my column in the Post-Gazette. But yeah, no, I've actually been really busy. I've had 2 murder trials, handwriting.
Yeah, I've noticed that. They've actually been asking you to analyze more handwriting. Have you helped to put anybody away?
Yes, I have.
Is the food here any good?
The carrots are very good. Yeah. The potato pancakes are good.
Are you the vegetarian kind of chick?
Kind of the chick, yeah.
Right.
But I did cheat and have a hamburger for dinner tonight. But I am a vegetarian when I'm not cheating.
All right, well, will you come back on the show again soon?
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
You're looking great.
Thank you.
Got to be the best. George, don't you think she's the best dressed person so far? Mo, would you say she's the best, nicest looking woman so far? Except for incredible Night Talk associate producer Amy Marshall.
Hi. Hello, everybody.
How are
Happy
you?
anniversary. I'm good. How are you?
I'm just Andy. This is the main behind-the-scenes woman who makes everything happen. Sees to it that we have all our ducks in a row. Are all the ducks in a row?
Quack, 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 quack. Yes, all my ducks are in a row. George Bush is segment, I hear.
Is that right? George W. Pretzel Boy?
Here. He said he's going to turn you into a Republican.
Can I ask you something? What is this little birdie we got going here?
It's a fake tattoo.
It's a fake tattoo?
No, it's real.
All right. And what? It's not coming up. And that's that little thing from Snoopy.
Woodstock.
That is with wow, man.
Yes, hi, Grandma.
So is that like a 60s statement or more of a Snoopy
that's
thing?
more of a free statement. Snoopy statement. Not a 60s. The 60s sucked, man.
Is it time to go to break?
It's been time to go to break.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, back in a moment with more conversations with incredible Pittsburgh luminaries on the Night Talk 6th Anniversary Show. Woodstock, man.
The official transportation provider of Night Talk is Pittsburgh Limousine. Whether it's for business or a special night on the town, Pittsburgh Limousine is the one clear choice in transportation.
Talk 6th Anniversary Show, David Johnson.
Hey there, how are you?
Why shouldn't you be back? Shouldn't you be back at the station typing little news items?
You know what, I should be. What the heck am I doing here? No, it's a great party
6th
again.
Anniversary Show.
That's fabulous. You've made it.
Yes, well, we've made it. Mike Lang told me when I over a bar at the Park House several years ago that if I could make it here 5 years, then I'd be stuck for life.
Plus one, you're looking good. You're bringing people together in this town. Stronger, better. Just like my boy today, thanking those miners for rescuing themselves down there, doing that thing there. Good.
Okay.
Is there any, no, that's good. I was actually trying to do the president just then, but I was too busy laughing at your
I still got to work on the actual president.
Now, some of your better imitations also include the famous sports announcer that we always do.
Keith Jackson.
Yes.
Oh, Nelly, you've got a ball game filled with, and there's a man with a crazy sports coat over there. What a wild, wild party it is.
And you do a little Carson, too, which I think is pretty good.
Oh, that is, Ed. This is nutty, wild stuff.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be here all week, right?
I will be here all week, and because of the emotion and the incredible story that's going on here, I feel compelled to hug you.
Oh, I feel like two Channel 4 reporters, emotional over the Q Creek mine coverage. All right.
Well done, sir.
Good to see you.
Your party. Good to see you.
Enjoy your newscast.
All right, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, fires, murders, rapes, and other disasters from David Johnson immediately following this program. Oh my God, it's two more Pittsburgh icons. It's Sophie Masloff and James Ecker. Sophie, who first suggested PNC Park before anybody else did. Jimmy, who makes sure we have plenty of criminals to populate the outfield.
Very kind of you. It's very kind of you.
Yes, sir.
Why would you say such a thing? He's a civic-minded citizen.
Has he really done a lot of good for the community?
Absolutely. He has no other motive.
Another thing, you were mad at that Bill Peduto guy, the councilman, for suggesting that we have one regional government because it's not original.
Well, it was suggested at the Last Supper. And everybody after that has made that suggestion, and it's never going to happen. Does he think he was original?
I have no idea. These kids today, you don't know what they're drinking, you know what I'm saying?
He's still the best mayor we've ever had.
You think even better than Tommy the Madcap Leprechaun?
Better than anybody we've ever had. She really is.
All right.
Mutual Admiration Society. Jimmy's the best lawyer I know.
Well, why don't you run for mayor again? I mean, for crying out loud, Bobby O almost beat the Madcap Leprechaun the last time.
Well, I don't know whether I could or not, but it's too
blow him out of the water.
You think?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, well, listen, you guys have anything else to say to the fine human beings at Pittsburgh?
Thank you for having us. I appreciate it.
It's very nice to have you here, sir.
Thank you.
You're still the best. I mean, I am so proud that there's so many dangerous people out there circulating among us tonight.
Beautiful thing. Thank you.
All right. And Sophie, would you like to say anything to the people of Pittsburgh?
No, except it's a great city, and I'm happy to be part of it.
And you're always here because it's the social event of the season.
No question about it.
Thank you, ma'am. Two Pittsburgh legends, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute, I got to get this guy. He's Mark Barish. He's the station manager for PCNC.
Hi, John.
How the hell are you?
I'm doing.
This is my boss.
And I'm proud of it, too. Proud to be the boss of this man.
These are always horrible things because I have to suck up to him or something. I can't be rude to him like everybody else.
Say something nice. Go ahead.
That's not fair.
No,
I'll tell you something nice. Would you consider doing your Colonel little Klink impression for us? Werner Klemperer?
Well, actually, I don't.
I guess not. All right.
I don't do Klink so much. I do Major Hochstetter.
Oh, okay. Can you do a little Major Hochstetter from Hogan's Heroes?
What is this man doing here? What is this man doing here?
Major Hochstetter, Mark Barish, ladies and gentlemen.
And I rule with an iron fist that way.
Yes, you do.
But I want to just say that it's been a pleasure having John here for 6 years. Who would have thought? After 1 year, we thought it was going to go down the tubes. But no, it's 6 years, and we're darn proud of it, and you've done a great job. Only you can get these kinds of guests at a show, and we're real proud of it. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Great to see you. Mark Barish, ladies and gentlemen, station manager of PCNC. What do you say we... No, I'll throw to a break, and then we'll get the... we're going to meet a talking bobblehead doll from the Pittsburgh Pirates when we come back on the Night Talk 6th Anniversary Show. Stay with us. How are you today? Okay, how you doing?
Night Talk is sponsored in part by The Advisors, your retirement and estate planning specialists.
Live at the Penn Brewery, rocking out to the Pennsylvania polka with incredible accordionist Joe Malloy. He hasn't stopped smiling since 1957. Some sort of a Botox thing. I don't really quite understand it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a pirate pierogi. How the hell are you, pierogi? And also an actual representative from the Pittsburgh Pirates, Pat O'Connell, with one of the hottest items this year to come out later in the season. It's the Pokey Reese bobblehead doll. It's the Pokey Reese bobblehead doll whose head bobbles. It's the Pokey Reese bobblehead doll who smiles while his head bobbles and turns around while smiling and having a bobbling head. Pat, I know, man, it must be hot in there. That's what I'm thinking. I know that a lot of the bobblehead dolls have been big, but for some reason there seems to be more excitement around this one. And when's this one coming out at the stadium?
September 21st, a Saturday night against the Cubs. Everyone in attendance, everyone who comes that has a ticket will be guaranteed a Pokey Reese bobblehead doll. It's one of 5 in the season. We have one the next day, but Pokey Reese is special because it was added because he's such a fan favorite for his remarkable defense and a 2-time Gold Glove winner. The fans love good defense here, a la Bill Mazeroski at second base, so they adopted Pokey Reese as their own too.
Aren't you afraid that if like Sammy hits too many home runs, everybody will throw their Pokey Reese bobblehead doll at Sosa while he's crossing the plate?
I seriously hope not.
They don't tend to throw that stuff though, do they? If anything.
They very, very good at collectible, and we expect our Pirate pitchers to keep Sammy in check this time.
Can you get me into those $185 McClatchy seats?
I will work on that.
Will you work on that, please? Thank you very much. Very nice to meet you, sir. Nice job. Ladies and gentlemen, County Executive Jim Roddy is here. He's not talking to me. Hello, sir.
Hi, John.
How are you?
How are you?
Okay, how you doing?
Fabulous. But I'm going to get better.
Did you spend the day with the president?
I spent a lot of time with the president.
What did he have to say?
He said to tell you hello. He wanted to come to the party, but he had to go back to Kennebunkport.
Was he able to complete a sentence or actually say anything intelligent?
Actually, he said a lot of good things today, and we raised $1 million, which is very.
You did for Mike Fisher, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
That's no small potatoes, is it? I mean, that's not typical, is it? Yeah.
That's most money ever raised in Pittsburgh.
You gave like $250,000 yourself just for fun?
Not quite that, but I did make a contribution.
Hey, do you care about? Isn't there some regatta coming up? Do you care about that, or you wash your hands of that?
Oh no, I'm still involved. It's a great event, and it's going to be the best year ever.
What do you think? How the hell is Mike Fisher going to catch up with Fast Eddie Rendell?
Yes.
How is he going to do that?
Most of the Republican governors that have been elected have been behind about this percentage point at this point of the campaign.
Well, even Rendell himself was probably behind this much at that point in the primary. You know
That's right.
What I mean?
So it doesn't mean a lot. About October we'll begin to be serious.
Hey, I had Councilman Peduto on last week, and he said, what we ought to have is one government in Allegheny County, get rid of the mayor and the city council, and have the county executive be king. Does that sound good to you?
I like that. I like that. Well, I just came back from England meeting with the Lord Mayors, and so maybe I could be Lord Chief Executive.
Well, Lord, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
I'm out of here. Nice job, though. Really good to see you. County Executive Jim Roddy, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Mushi, investigative reporter for the Post-Gazette, and music critic Ed Masley of the Post-Gazette. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hey, congratulations.
How much free beer have you consumed thus far?
Well, we've been working hard at it because we know it's for you you, and we want to make sure you celebrate the
No,
night.
it's because you know it runs out soon.
That's right.
I'm not aware of that. Have you ripped it? Well, you better drink up, pal. Are you aware, or have you ripped any musicians a new a-hole, as they say?
I try not to do that.
No?
That's a rumor. I don't do that.
Wait a minute. I saw you had a tepid, lukewarm review. You didn't like Springsteen's The Rising that much. And you can't not like him now. He's on Koppel. He's on Letterman. He's the new freaking American hero, and you can't say bad things about him.
I had to hold Joker Shecky off of it, but just a few minutes ago. No, I'm kidding.
I said good things about the songs. I just didn't like.
You said overproduced. I heard you.
He didn't produce it. Someone else did.
Well, I'm going to move on, ladies and gentlemen, because you look like you're 3 sheets to the wind, or at least 2.5 sheets. Ladies and gentlemen, from WQED and Pittsburgh Magazine, Chris Fletcher.
Hello, John. How are you tonight?
Okay, how you doing?
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the WDVE Morning Show, Jimmy Crenn.
Johnny, happy anniversary, buddy.
And ladies and gentlemen, the crankiest damn midget west of the Mississippi, I guess it'd be east of the Mississippi, PR genius and NightTalk political analyst, Mean Bill Green.
Hi, John.
How the hell are you?
I'm well. How are you, John?
Okay.
Happy 6th anniversary, John.
Don't you think his hair is just a little too dark? That's got to be a dye job. He's always denied it.
I think it's all natural, Johnny. It's all natural. Bill takes care of himself, unlike me.
And it's like Reagan. It's like shoe polish, don't you think?
I'm just a little concerned about this whole topic of hair right now. It's not something I can add to.
Jimmy, you guys are still kicking butt in the ratings. Killing people.
Yeah, thank God, and DV's been doing great, and thanks to Pittsburgh Magazine, put me on the cover in May. Thank you very much.
Yeah, when the hell am I going to be on the cover?
Thanks for bringing that up, Jim.
All right, well, I'm done with you guys, but I'll come back.
Cover next month.
Oh, you are on the cover next month?
You didn't know that?
Is it like a midget month or something?
That's not very nice.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Garfinkel of AT&T Cable. We don't get on the air unless this guy pushes buttons at the cable company.
And I'm glad to be here.
So, and you've complained in past years because we haven't invited you.
But this year I see remedied that oversight, and I'm so thrilled to be here.
Yes, well, we're actually rather sorry we invited you.
I'll bet you are.
Mostly because of the tie. I actually like the tie a lot. In fact, your tie would probably go better with my outfit than my tie.
It's not surprising somehow.
So are you going to continue to keep us on the cable system, or are you going to threaten to rip us off?
I'm going to keep you on as long as possible.
Dan, it's mighty nice. Would you like anything? You know, I'm paying $90 a month for digital cable, for crying out loud.
Thank you.
Just another sucker for AT&T Cable. Thank you, sir. Melanie Malloy, incredible comedian. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. That's all right.
How are you, John?
The last time I saw you had long hair. And Bill Scott, also incredible comedian.
How are you doing, John?
How you doing?
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Are you guys playing the Funny Bone in the comedy clubs, or what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, I'll be there.
I'll be there all this week. I'll be at the Funny Bone all this week and working for Big Jeff over here.
Wait a minute. Jeff is the owner of the Funny Bone.
How you doing, dude?
I'm sitting here, I swear to God, going, who's that guy? Who's that guy? You weren't wearing a hat the last time.
Happy anniversary. 6 years, man. And Gene Collier wanted me to ask you, how do you do it without paying anybody? How do you guess without paying anybody, man?
He shows up.
He shows up.
We have absolutely nothing else to do. We go to him.
There's no cameraman in the place, like being on a satellite, like a spaceship out in space, you know? It's weird.
The funniest comedians you have?
Yeah. No, Melanie's very good. She's got a great body, too.
So do you get a lot of chicks owning a comedy club?
Too. He's got a great body.
All right, if you had to pick one right now to bring it out back and have your way with him, who would you choose?
I'd pick Melanie.
You wouldn't want both of them?
No, I wouldn't want both of them.
You know, a lot of people would. Don't you? I can't believe she looks good with this haircut.
It's unbelievable.
You know how a lot of women, they say they'll do that and then they do it and it's a big mistake.
I couldn't shave my head. I would look like a dork.
Yeah.
And she pulls it off. It's great.
It's very good for the time of year right now. It's very hot outside. This worked out. It's worked out this weekend at the Dave Matthews Show when I was camping, sweating. It was nice.
Well, you look nice and sweaty tonight, I must say.
Sweating in here, John.
No, all right. I'm going to go move on to these losers if you don't mind. I can't interview winners all night. I understand Gene Collier and Randy Bauman of WDVE. Gene of the Post-Gazette.
Johnny, how are you?
You're complaining that we're not paying you.
I was?
That's what these losers over here said.
Well, no, I mean, I want to make this announcement. I mean, I'm so flattered and humbled to be the first person on Night Talk to be paid. So if you would give me that $5 right before I leave.
All right, I suppose I can. What is the going rate here?
$5. That would be great.
You know, you get paid when you do the DVE morning show. I do not get paid when I do the DVE
Well,
morning show.
take that up with that man. One.
How come I don't get paid when I do the DVE morning show?
Well, you're not as good as him.
And that's what it boils down to.
Yeah, but couldn't I get half the pay? I'm at least half as good, aren't I?
Well, that's not to me.
There's no half the pay.
No, there's no
minimum standard.
There's no half the pay, and there's no have to pay, unfortunately. But I have to tell you, it's an honor to be here on your 6th anniversary, Johnny. What a tribute to your dedication and talent that you've had the show on the air for 6 years, and nobody watches it ever.
Ladies and gentlemen,
continue to get it on the air.
Randy Bauman,
tremendous.
who hasn't washed his hair since 1975. Bastard, 9:32. It's time to take a break. More Arrogant Bastards on the 6th anniversary show in a moment. Stay with us. Ladies and gentlemen, we're mixing the music. It's the weird Night Talk music and the even weirder polka music. And by the way, only 44 days till Oktoberfest here at the Penn Brewery, where everybody comes to get drunk out of their minds. And that's what life's all about, isn't it? Let's continue the Night Talk anniversary party hit parade. Here's the man who hasn't washed his hair since 1975. Here's the people we already talked to, I think. Oh, this is the man I'm looking for. Go! Alan Cox, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I was just reading the new copy of... I was just reading Whirl magazine, which apparently is a spin on Pittsburgh's social scene.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, Sheila Hyland. Patrice King Brown.
Right, Peggy Finnegan.
Peggy Finnegan, begin again. And Sally Wiggin.
Doesn't Sally look a little hungover there?
She does. The great part is, if Sally ever loses her job, the headline of the PG can be Wiggin out. Not that I would ever wish ill will on any of my media compatriots.
No,
but,
I love them all.
Yeah, when I get fired, it'll say, Cox gone. I don't know. Congratulations on another year, buddy.
So being a teenage heartthrob, is it hard to fend off all the women?
It's harder to fend off the guys.
Is that right?
Since you outed me on last Friday's show.
Well, I think you'd like to go both ways, though. I don't think
no. It's not hard to fend off the young women.
Do you know who that is standing next to you?
I do. Right next to me?
Yeah.
The short hair?
Yeah.
It's Val Porter from the DV Morning.
Oh, it's Val Porter from the DV Morning Show.
From the DV Morning Show.
I know her, and I couldn't remember.
Happy
anniversary. Thank you very much.
I'm going incognito this evening.
So, working with Jimmy and Randy here, especially Randy's always like token up. Is that a big pain in the butt?
No, I love it. It's great.
Can you get a shot of Randy token up there, George? Is there anything wrong with, so there's no sexual harassment of any kind?
Not that I can talk about in public.
This guy's right down the hall, though, right?
Right next door, every day.
Right next door.
At WXTX-FM. No sexual harassment with him either?
Well, and again, nothing I can talk about.
None that she can discuss on record.
All right, well, I guess there's just no point in continuing this conversation. You'd have to agree.
Yeah, if you were looking for the sexual harassment, Dirk.
Yeah.
Or is it harassment?
I'm not sure.
I prefer to say harassment because then it contains her ass.
Look at Cone Man.
I think you and I could take him.
Well, let's go over there and push him around. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm reversing course. I can't believe it. The man who's going to save us all from the traffic headaches in the universe, Cone Man is here.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, Cone Man, how are you?
Good, thank you. Pleasure to be here. I appreciate you inviting us.
It's a big-ass chest you got there, Cone Man.
Thank you. It's better than a big chest ass.
Now, is it easy to pick up chicks with this muscular build?
Well, I'd like to say I have the time for that kind of thing, but my duties keep me pretty busy, but I must say, chicks dig the cone.
Now, let's get a typical chick right over here right now. Here's Minette Seed of WQED. Minette, do you find the Cone Man attractive?
I used to when I knew him before he was Cone Man.
Oh, did you know him in the pre-Cone Man days?
He was hot before he was Cone Man.
We go way back.
Now, is it the size of the cone or how you use it?
Both.
All right, good. And you would agree?
I don't have anything to say.
Do you have any traffic problems that are solved by the Cone Man? Have you looked on his website?
I tend to ride the bus when I have a traffic problem.
We're all heroes when we ride public transportation.
You do that really well. Did that take a while?
Thank you. I might get a gig out of this.
All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to move on to, oh my God, look, it's President George W. Pretzelboy showing up for us. Mr. President, how are you, sir? You're looking a lot taller than when I see you on television. Do you have anything to say? Because you're a complete idiot and a complete boob and a mental midget and a maniacal moron. Thank you very much. much. I knew it. I knew he was an idiot. Ladies and gentlemen, the fastest rising rock and roll group in the city of Pittsburgh and in western Pennsylvania and indeed the Northeast. It's called Colorfest. This is the lead singer. His name's Jason. This is the drummer. His name's Keith. This is the bass player. I forgot his name. This is Joey. He's one of their groupies. She's one of their groupies. Who's that?
That's Ray Stein, the keyboard player.
Hey, the Ray Stein, the keyboard. So how does it feel being the leaders of the fastest rising rock and roll group in the history of the region?
We're really not permitted to talk about it. I'm sorry.
Is he the leader of the band and so he gets all the chicks?
Yes, that's true.
How is it being a groupie for Colorfest?
It's pretty fun.
Is it really? Any of these guys in particular, you know, your favorite?
Well, this guy.
Kind of like the keyboard guy?
Yeah, he
knows how to tickle the ivories?
Yeah.
All right, well, gentlemen, and you have anything to say?
Well, I'm not actually with these boys. I'm just celebrating my induction in the Hall of Fame last year.
You heard there was free beer here.
And yes. And,
Bill Mazeroski. Yeah. I'm not as dumb as I look. Thank you, guys. Nice to see you. Danny Honorado, the fiscal watchdog of the county of Allegheny, arf.
Another successful anniversary party.
Johnny Angel joins us as well. How the hell are you?
North Side. Doing great.
Yeah, we're all Northsiders.
Northsiders right here.
And as I recall, you guys have been on the show probably as many times or more frequently than anybody else in the history of the show. Both of you.
Probably right. Side thing. That's right. That's because we're the only two that will come at the last minute when you say, I'm empty, come on up.
I started to say, why do you keep coming on the show? Well, no, that doesn't. Why do you keep coming on the show?
It's close. It's very close to home.
How about you?
It's true. And
you're bored and lonely, pathetic lives, you have nothing to do.
And a good view of the city from your office.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. Well, thanks a lot for that sincere, heartfelt compliment. Ladies and gentlemen, the woman who single-handedly drove Cyril Weck's political career into the ground, former campaign manager, and now anti-death penalty advocate, Diana Wentz.
You're just never going to let it go, are you, John?
I tend to stick with the same, whatever works. You know, if I got a tried and true formula, I just stick with it.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to get too creative and actually use the brain now, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
That's typical you.
You came all the way here from New Orleans just to be on the show.
Just to give you crap. Just to give you crap. I did indeed.
What do you suppose this intense conversation is going on right here between State Senator Jake Costa and some loser? What do you think? You know what they're talking about?
I think they're worrying about Steelers parking tickets, I think is what it's all about, actually.
Looks like we got some major league lobbying ongoing, doesn't it?
It's hacking. It's hacking at its best, and we should get the camera out so they can go on about their hackdom.
Do you have any idea what they're talking about?
I think it's parking tickets as well.
Really?
That's the most important thing here tonight.
All right, well, I understand. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Pastorius of the Penn Brewery. Cheers,
thank
sir.
you. Cheers, Pittsburgh.
Have you had a lot of your own free beer? Are you sufficiently
I tell
plowed?
you what, I believe in sampling my own product. It's called quality control. We make only the best beer, and I'm here to prove it.
You know, despite all the hype and the BS, it actually is quite good.
Well, thank you very much. There's no BS or hype about it.
Whereas I consider that other beer, who shall remain nameless, that's sort of a local beer like Puddle Water.
Well, that's another beer. It's a different taste for a different customer. We're making real beer for real German connoisseurs.
I understand you send your children to Germany and they get to get drunk a lot in order to sample beer.
No, they're not getting drunk.
research.
No, they're doing research. They're both studying here in Munich right now, learning about real German beer. So they're going to be able to bring some real German secrets back to our Penn Brewery in Pittsburgh.
Well, listen, congratulations on another incredible hosting of this anniversary party and your wonderfully successful business.
Thank you very much. We're happy to have you here, and we look forward to having you back for Oktoberfest the last 2 weekends in September. The best beer is right here at the Penn Brewery.
Drink, drink, drink. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Thor Tolo. He's unemployed. He's looking for work. This is the Thor Tolo Unemployment Telethon.
I have two questions, John. How you doing?
Okay, how you doing?
And do you need your lawn mowed? That's all I got tonight.
By the way, this is the lovely Shello Tolo. Shelley Tolo, Thor's lovely wife.
We brought our dog, Rudy.
You have a new dog, Rooney?
Right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, now why did you decide to? Is it named after Dan Rooney or Art Rooney, or does it matter?
Andy Rooney.
Andy Rooney.
The dog is like purple, or is that just bad photography?
Our dog is 7 months old today. It also does a great impersonation of me for the next 13 weeks. Shelley, do you hang on.
I mean, doing nothing, laying around the yard?
There it is, That's me, John, right there. Now, we just got back, first full day back from New York. We were there for a few days, about a week and a half.
But you're being seduced by major broadcast entities throughout this land of ours.
But that isn't true of the last few days, John. That would be true of the last 10 years.
All right, well, I got to go there to be this little man.
John,
yes.
You're the best talent in the market and obviously on this station. I mean that.
Well, please continue.
Yes, thank you.
Although I don't know how much that's saying.
We'll be back right after this.
No, we won't. We're still here. Here's Justin Miller, world's youngest chef.
Hey, John, how are you?
How are you?
I'm
Remember when that French TV crew came to the station and filmed me interviewing you as part of a documentary they were doing on you for France?
Yeah, I have a tape of that.
You have a tape of that to present me?
Yes.
Why, thank you. So you're the shortest person here tonight. How's that look for you?
It's okay.
How old are you?
12.
So are you interested in girls yet?
No.
All right, well, I don't know if I want to continue that line of questioning, but nice to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, there must be somebody I haven't... Oh, Tim Stevens, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and you're his lovely wife, aren't you? Chairman of the NAACP.
He's trying to run on the game.
So what's going on, man?
Well, last time we were...
last time you had to do
a phone call for the little baby, so we were a little nervous.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. I came down to integrate the show last year.
Last year, I don't know if you knew that, there wasn't an African American in the place, and he burst in.
I was watching.
I had to leave my pregnant wife and get down there and fix this.
That's why this year we got plenty of them.
You got plenty.
Oh yeah, look, there's two right there. Hey, you're an African American, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
So do you like me and Tim? You know, you're cool with all that, right?
Yeah, we love you. We love you.
Good. All right.
Good to see you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
I got to take a commercial break.
Absolutely. Make some money.
This Night Talk 6th anniversary party, partially brought to you by the NAACP and all our friends who we love very much. Back in a moment. Listen. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's the incredible accordion man, who, as we mentioned earlier, has not stopped smiling since the late 50s and has reinforced that ridiculous grin on his face with tons of Botox ever since there was a horrible operation. I don't even want to talk about it. Jan Ray is here, ladies and gentlemen, and Vince Gaskeb, County Councilman. Jan, how are you? County Councilwoman.
Good to see you.
You're looking awfully sprightly in your lovely outfit.
You look great too there in your orchestra.
Isn't she the nicest looking politician in the place?
Yes, she is. In fact, Tom Flaherty just said that we were both good Republicans. Tom Flaherty said that about us too.
Well, I think that's an insult. I don't think you're supposed to be happy about that.
Only two. Well, we'll take them when we can get them.
President Bush and miners. And
were you there at President Bush?
I was there, yes.
And was he a complete inarticulate boob?
No, he was wonderful.
He was an articulate boob.
He was just great. You would have been proud.
Well, it's good to see you both. Bobby O, good to see you hanging in here.
Great to be here. Here we are with the best Democrats and Republicans in town.
Lovely Eileen, Tom Flaherty's assistant.
Hello. Candace says hello.
Looking a lot like Jackie Kennedy still. And thank you very much. Excuse me. Oh, I know who I'm looking for. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Bruno Sammartino, the legendary wrestler.
Hey, John, I want you to meet my dream team.
Oh, yeah, Bobby
the Greco, Jimmy. These are my... I've never been in any trouble now, but if I ever do, that's why I have them both on retainers.
No, that's not true. We're his bodyguards. Bruno's getting up there in years. He needs to be a little muscle around him, and we're here to help him out.
Well, that's true, but anyway, I'm protecting myself in all which way.
Rudy, you're still the most popular man in the place.
Oh, my goodness, thank you. But I'm with the two heavyweights right now.
I've talked to him for 5 minutes, and he's signed 10 autographs.
Is there
He's our idol.
Anybody you'd like to do a little mud wrestling with before we get out of here, Bruno?
No. Those days are behind me. Right now, I just want to go on with the rest of my life and hang out with heavyweights like this.
How about you versus Bill Green?
There I might have a chance. There I think I'd feel a little confident. I think I could do it.
All right, well, good to see you, man. Thanks a lot for coming.
Good to see you.
We'll see you next time.
You're talking to me. How about these guys? Did I take all
talked to them already.
We got our airtime.
Oh, okay.
That's all anybody cares about is how much airtime they get. They don't care about actually being at the party or celebrating the thing. Here's Tom Flaherty, City Controller, frequent Night Talk guest.
Hey, John, congratulations.
Hey, I haven't seen the Shark Boy here tonight, have you? I thought he was going to be here.
Well, I'm sure he's on Air Force One, known as Shark Boy out in Texas. But, or perhaps he hasn't recovered from the last free-for-all.
Well, you were making fun of Elsie Hillman, and you really got his goat. That's he's the adopted son of Elsie.
I know, and she is a saint. She does a lot of good things. But when she gets in the political arena, fair game. But he doesn't understand.
Yeah, but you just did that to get his goat.
I did.
Really and it worked.
I did, and how about on the break? At least he stayed on the show.
Yeah, he didn't walk off like Bill Green.
Yeah, rip off the...
All right, yeah, get Gino and Emilio. Nice to see you, sir.
Good seeing you.
I got time running out.
Great.
Have a free beer. Have several. Don't drive afterwards. Greg Hartley, this is the man who advocates no circumcision.
That's right.
So are you telling everybody now to stop circumcising? Are you lobbying at the party?
Take the whole baby home.
How about this Justin? I'm not sure he's circumcised. You go find out.
I don't know. I don't ask. I just give education to parents and let them make the right decision.
Keep it up, sir. Arlen Specter's staff member. His name is Doug Saltzman, senior Arlen Specter.
Congratulations. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
I got something to present to you, John. Here.
You got a cigar in your pocket? You're just glad to see me.
My wife and I just had our third baby girl the other day, Julia.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm completely outnumbered at home.
All right, sir.
Completely outnumbered.
I'm running out of time rapidly. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm glad the senator does. Gino and Emilio from the Azazu Salon are here. Here's Gino.
Hey, John. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Here's the lovely Melissa from the Azazu Salon.
Pleasure.
Happy anniversary.
And here, who is this man?
Brian.
That's Brian.
Brian Johnson.
Brian from the. Nice to see you.
That's right. That's Matthew.
Hey, man. What's going on, Matthew?
How much?
Emilio, get over here. Now, time is running out. Now, how many stylish people do you see here that don't need a makeover? Do you see some major makeover candidates?
Definitely. Lots of major makeovers. Lots of major makeovers.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi.
Who's the ugliest person here who needs to be fixed?
Gino. Wait a minute. Half the people here really need to come down to his
Marshall's tied pants first. Let's start.
You like Marshall's side pants?
I know.
Is that the highlight of the evening thus far?
I can't wait till the next anniversary, 7th anniversary, because you know what? This guy gets better looking every anniversary. Can't wait. This is Brian.
Hey, how you doing? We're Azazu people.
Yes.
Congratulations. You taught them to talk in unison.
That's right.
That is tremendous. All right.
We had a sign-up list this year.
I'm rapidly running out of time. I have to move along. These people get mad at me if I don't put them on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Emilio, good to see you. Hi there. You know, I got to get him too. Ladies and gentlemen, you know who this is? This is Steve Droback. He's running for Congress against Melissa Hart.
Yes.
Missy didn't show up tonight. I guess you scared her off.
No, she didn't. And thank you for inviting me.
Good to have you. Nice hair. Here's Sheriff Pete DeFazio and Judge Bob Zabonik and NightTalk frequent attorney guy Tony Mariani.
How are you?
So you arrest anybody tonight, Sheriff?
No, I'm listening to how the judging is up in the Shaler Township area is going.
If I get busted for DUI in Shaler, you going to fix it for me?
Oh, I don't fix anything. We'll look at it seriously and we'll consider.
What the hell did I invite him for?
I'll represent you, but unlike appearing on your show, it won't be for free.
Tony's been in front. He knows how it goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, good to see you guys. It's Richard Florida, the CMU policy wonk, who's facing the CMU backlash.
David, we're having a wonk festival.
And are you wonking anybody here tonight?
No wonking tonight.
You have to wonk Manette before the evening's over?
Are you wonking?
I'm wonking on out of here. Let's take a commercial break. Back in a moment for a brief second. Richard Florida, the policy wonk, says everything's groovy. Stay with us. Back live at the Penn Brewery for the NightTalk 6th anniversary party. The remaining moments. Dan Simpson, Ford editor of the PG. Jim O'Brien, prolific sports author of many books about everybody who has anything to do with local sports. Welcome.
Well, it's nice to be here, and this is a pretty exciting group you put together here.
It's one hell of a jacket you got there, Dan.
Well, I got it at the morgue actually, but
okay, good.
Did
Cyril rip it off of somebody and give it to you?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Jim O'Brien.
I got Bob Prince.
Jim, how about that Dan Rudy landing that plane belly up?
I was very impressed. You know, every year on this show, I bring in my new book that's going to be out in September.
I'll be happy to plug it quick. Time's running out. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Steelers Forever. Jim O'Brien's 547th book.
It's always great, but don't get me in any trouble tonight with Bill Cowher or anybody else.
It's not my fault you were talking about all those Cordell rumors way back when.
I have to defend him because I spoke to Bill and I spoke to Kay. They both tell me there was nothing to those stories you're talking about.
I'm not talking about. You were talking about them.
No, you get me into trouble again, John.
Jim O'Brien, ladies and gentlemen. Time is rapidly running out. I think we've gotten literally everybody in the place. Is Keith Seawald.
Yes.
Congratulations. Representing Mike Crossy.
I'm representing.
Why couldn't the bum show up his own self?
He's on vacation.
He's a worthless weenie, I'm telling you. And this woman never wants to be on. And these people we've already had on, and I think we're just about out of time. I think that's about it. Gene Collier, we have 10 seconds. Everything to say?
10 seconds?
Yes.
No, Johnny.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incredibly articulate morons who come on my show, and I bid you farewell. Have a great evening, everybody.
Thank you.